Hey, brother teacher here again. Um, this more than likely is going to be the conclusion of the issue about Bruce Lee being disrespected by Michael Jai White. Now, someone might say, well, brother teacher, what are you talking about? Because you've already been down this rabbit hole. Not quite. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, even though I made the statement that Michael Jai White said that Bruce Lee could have been beaten by himself. In other words, Michael Jai White said that he could beat Bruce Lee about a year ago. And I did a video after that saying that I thought that was a little callous and disrespectful to the legendary late master, Bruce Lee. And so, not too long thereafter, Michael Jai White came back and apologized on Vlad, VLAD, that um, YouTube channel. And after further scrutiny of his apology, I come to find out that it was not genuine. All he really wanted to do is something that was politically correct by pretending that he was apologizing, but he really didn't mean to, because he really said that he was wrong for ticking off or pissing off Bruce Lee fans, of which he was one as well. I don't think a fan of Bruce Lee would make the statement arbitrarily and say, I could have beat Bruce Lee because I'm 100 pounds or more heavier than he was. Now, with that said, he made the statement that Bruce Lee was about 130, 35 pounds, and he was 200 and something pounds. Uh, when I watched the video not too long ago, thoroughly I watched the video, come to find out in this particular video that Michael Jai White, that is, actually made the statement that Bruce Lee was just an actor and that he was a fighter. Can we say he sounds a bit like Chuck Norris, a bit narcissistic, a bit ego driven? So now, when I looked at the video, towards the end, they were talking, and he was talking about many other guys that he know are actual fighters. Benny Urquidez was another one, and I don't quite get it. Why don't follow me? And I'm done with this. Why don't? And I love Benny Urquidez. I grew up with him. Virtually all of the old martial arts practitioners and masters and martial arts stars, I grew up with them. I came up in the 70s. Okay, now, why is it that Bruce Lee has so much recognition as a martial artist and not an actor? Do you want to pause this video right now and think about that? Why is it that the world, by and large, views Bruce Lee as a martial artist first and not an actor? Bruce Lee took his martial arts talent, his skill, and he transposed it to film during the time that he was here. And now he is and has been the most celebrated martial artist of our time. So how do you get just an actor out of that when the whole world sees him as a martial artist? How is it that this actor, as they say, has written books when he was living on fighting if he's just an actor? How is it that he comprised all of these transcripts and these notes and these memoirs on fighting arts and he's just an actor? How is it that he opened up a few martial arts schools when he was living, and he was just an actor? How is it that he still has a following teaching the principles of his art throughout the world if he's just an actor? And how is it that China resurrected a statue, a memorial statue to his name, immortalizing him in China as the hero of China, as well as a martial arts master as well, if he was just an actor? Something doesn't fit here. I'm not angry, I'm not upset, and I'm not disturbed. I'm just stating the facts. You cannot surmise that an individual is just an actor and the whole world sees that individual as a martial artist. You can't do it. So, to say again that this actor here, 130 something pounds, couldn't do anything against a fighter that's 200 pounds, 250 pounds. You make your own decision. You draw your own conclusions. I've drawn my conclusion a long time ago. And I'm not going to continue to beat this dead horse, but I will say this. I love Michael Jai White. If I didn't, I say it. And I don't think I've ever said in my entire life that I've hated anyone or disliked anyone on a personal level. Just haven't done it. I may not trust someone. I may not like a person's or an individual's ways, but I don't hate anyone. So all I'm doing is stating my viewpoint based on what I've studied, researched, and seen with my own eyes and trained in on my own. That's how I get my conclusions. So anyway, I come to the conclusion as it relates to Michael Jai White. Before I say the conclusion, I'm going to say this. He is a very, very talented martial arts instructor. He is. I'm not taking that away from him. But as good as he is and as great as he is as a martial artist, he is not so good at judging other martial artists. For example, even though Floyd Mayweather is not a martial artist per se, he's a boxer. He said that he's the greatest boxer that's ever been on earth. Floyd Mayweather. I disagree with that as well. But maybe that's a topic for another video. But anyway, Bruce Lee was a great martial arts master. And it just so happens that he began his life as a childhood actor, and then he carried that acting to America, and he began to build upon that by adding his martial arts passion to it. He made films in China, and then he made his major film Enter the Dragon along with Hollywood producers and Chinese producers here combined in that project that we know as Enter the Dragon again. So he became popular not only in his own home, China, but also in America and in the world. So Bruce Lee is synonymous with martial arts, not synonymous with being simply an actor. That was all I had to say. Now I'm going to leave that video clip down below, so please watch that. Around the end of the video, you'll see where he actually said Bruce Lee was an actor and that he was not a fighter. Can you say narcissistic again? I'm out. So long.